I wanted to just make this quick video to demonstrate the functionality of the Q170 MIDI Gates. Here we have it. We have the input and the output. The input is connected to a Roland MIDI controller that has active sensing. Most of them do, and we wanted to make sure that the MIDI Gates was working perfectly with the active sensing. Now the MIDI output of the Q170 is feeding into this wonderful Yamaha DX27 here, a real vintage synth from the 1980s, and it has a beautiful tone. But the real reason why we're feeding it into this synth is because when we program a note within the Q170, it removes the note from the output, so the notes are missing. So we'll quickly be able to tell if the program notes are missing because we won't hear them play on the DX27. Now what we've done is we've programmed the top octave, that is the white notes only, the 8 notes at the top, to trigger the 8 outputs of our Q170. So as we play up the octave, we are only going to hear the black notes sound on the DX27 but not the white notes. So let's just make sure that they're all sounding before. No sound, sound, no sound, sound. So the white notes are not sounding for that octave, but the black notes are. And of course below it they're all sounding. Now, is these notes actually triggering our wonderful Q170 MIDI Gates? You'll only have to wait a second to find out. As we come down from the top, you will see the LEDs light. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're getting perfect triggering on the Q170. Perfect triggering on the Q170 from the program notes. Now what we're going to do is we are going to reset them and we are going to program them for the octave lower, just to make sure you understand that this thing works properly. So to reset the gates on the Q170, it's a piece of cake. All we do is just touch them so that the LEDs light, and that resets them. And they're all reset now. So how can we be so sure that they're reset? Our controller. And it is. Now to program the notes we want on the Q170, we merely have to hold down the button and press and release the note. So we hold down the button for 1, and we are going to come at a lower octave, and we are going to come down. They're going to be filtered out, so we're not going to hear them. Now if that's successful, when we play the octave, we're going to see them all light up in sequence. And now we will hear that the octave is not playing even though all the other notes are. Okay, so that starts it. Black note, black note, black note, black note, black note. Rest of the keyboard. So, you see what a wonderful thing the Q170 is. You've got to make sure and buy yours today. And remember, you can't have too many Q170s in your rig. Thanks for watching the Stephen Mendes channel, and we'll see you soon again.